Now, when I think of summer and summer bags, I think of something bright, light, and fun. And while this particular bag may not fill the bright component, it certainly fits the bill of the other two, plus a little sophistication to boot. And it's just so pretty. And so, before it gets too late and summer comes to a close, here is my official entry for the bag of the summer. It's by Ferragamo. It's their Studio Basket Raffia Tote. I didn't just get the bag. I've had the bag for a little bit, but as you can see, I have not worn it yet. One of the reasons is because, well, I haven't really had a place to wear it. And the second reason is because you guys know what kind of friend I am. And if you don't, I'm about to tell you. Before I really got into the wear and tear of it, I wanted to share this with all of you first. See, that's the kind of friend I am. So without any further ado or hesitation, I'm going to talk about the Studio bag. Now, Ferragamo, for most of us, we know them for the shoes and other leather goods. They're not often talked about, but they're also well known for their luxury handbags. Ferragamo pretty much rides underneath the radar when it comes to their bags. I think their hug bags were or are very popular, but I have yet to hear someone talk about this particular beauty. Now, when I first saw it, I saw it on Neiman Marcus or something like that. And I went to their website. And when I went to their website, they had this color as well as other colors. And besides the other colors, it came in two sizes. It came in this particular size and an extra large. But this little handy one, you guys know me, I'm more for the smaller framed bags. And so this one caught my fancy. And you guys know the drill. When something catches my fancy, I just have to have it. And so there I was perusing on the Net-a-Porter site, and I saw that they had the very same bag. Well, honey, hold on to your britches. Not only did they have the same bag, but it was on sale. Yes! S-A-L-E. And as soon as I saw it, I said, you know what? This is for M-E. And so I grabbed this up, and now here we are, basking in its loveliness. And yes, I must say that I am very happy to have it. So now that we got the origin story as far as how I got to the bag or how the bag got to me, let's talk about the bag itself. Again, this is the Studio Basket Raffia Tote. I want to say it's about 12 by 9. Okay, so it's a nice size. With that being said, it is two handles. You have the gold hardware in the front where it says Ferragamo, where it latches, which we'll get to in 1 second, as well as matching gold hardware on the bottom where they have the feet. Now, right now it looks blue because that's the protective covering for the feet. I didn't remove anything yet. Like I said, I came right to you guys. Did I say that that's what kind of friend I am? That's what kind of friend I am. And it is nicely woven. Now it says raffia material or raffia-like material, but it is raffia with leather trim. So it came in a nice dust bag with the Ferragamo name on the front, drawstring. And again, this is the medium or the smaller size. It is a small tote, has a little patch on the back for the latch. So with that being said, I think it's safe for us to cut off the tags, which we will now do. Okay, again, I got this from Net-a-Porter. It's a website that sells luxury goods and so forth and so on. And with that being said, on the inside, you have some more of the gold hardware, gold toned hardware, and it has an inner compartment, okay, which is very interesting. The inner compartment is trimmed with beige leather or off-white leather right here. And then inside of that, you have a little pouch that snaps to the compartment on the inside. And this would be like a little wristlet. Okay? It just zips up, and this is also trimmed in leather. Has the Ferragamo stamped in gold in the front. You have the snaps in the back. You have the zipper up top, and this is good for, oh wow. And it also has a little leather patch inside as well, just in case you didn't know what kind of bag it was or who made it. Ferragamo wants you to know that, hey, this is made by Ferragamo and it is made in Italy. But yeah, this feels like, I want to say this is a cotton or linen. This is a linen blend. Yeah, this is a pretty nice size pouch. Let's take this out. Or the compartment on the inside snaps together. So the inside again is the linen with the leather trim. And when unlatching the inner compartment, you can take this out. So that is removable. This is the size of it. Again, trimmed in leather. And these are the latches. This is what it was latched to, or how it was latched to the Raffia bag. And once you take both of these out, you just have the bag itself with a leather bottom. I didn't know that that's how it was all made up. I think that's pretty cool because you know how they have the different organizers for totes and big bags so that your things don't just get lost in the abyss of the bottom of your bag or get all unorganized. Well, this one came with its own organizer, so to speak. And this looks like it could be taken out and at least hand washed, but this will help to keep your bag nice and clean and neat. So we're taking the protective covering off of this, and we're going to take it off of this latch as well. Now I took it off the latch and I took it off the back. I don't know if I'm going to take it off the front just yet, just to protect the front of it. I don't know, you know, everybody's different. Some people keep the protective covering or plastic over some of their hardware just to, you know, keep the integrity of the hardware and so it doesn't scratch and look all jacked up. And some people say, you know what, this is my bag, I'm taking it off and let it live its life. And right now, I don't know which girl I am. I don't know how I feel. I think I want to put it or leave it on for right now. So that's what we're gonna do. But I wanted to show you guys how it latches. So you have the back latch right here, and you're just gonna push it through the square right here in the front. This little lever right here, and you put it under, you swing it underneath, okay, because there's a catch. There's a little space or catch underneath. Then what you do is you secure it by pushing the logo over the square part. There you go. And that locks it in. Okay, so that was I like that. And at that point, it should be very secure. Okay, so no one's opening your bag or anything like that. It's not falling open. And yeah, no one can really see what's on the inside of it. And being that it is made of raffia, or raffia-like material, it is very soft. Okay, so it is a bendable, malleable bag that's very comfortable. Obviously, the loops and the handles, it's not enough to put your arm through. Well, no. Okay, no, I wouldn't put it on my shoulder. So what I would do is I would just keep it on the loop of my arm, or it is a true handbag. I would just carry it by hand. It's very pretty, and even with the handles, it's sort of reminiscent of my Louis Vuitton Artsy bag because the handles have somewhat of a nice braided weave at the top as well. So it's not just your standard, just loop it around. It has a very nice finish on the top of the handles. And it's just a very pretty bag. So with that being said, moving right along, now that we've seen the outside of the bag, you guys may want to know, well, what fits inside the bag? Well, hold on, honey, hold on to your horses. I'm about to show you. First of all, I can put my trusty wallet. You guys know that have watched maybe a couple of videos ago, maybe one or two, that I got a new little wallet. So this can definitely fit in this. My little cosmetic bag, so with your little hoo-has and your doodads, makeup and your whatever else, this can go in here. Okay. I can put a small little notebook, my ringed notebook, and I can put this in there with a little pen attachment. In addition to that, maybe a little hand lotion that can go right there. And you gotta have a comb just in case the wind is blowing, your hair is all over your head, honey. You need a comb or a brush. We can fit that right in there. And y'all already know, hold on. And y'all already know, come on now, hand sanitizer. Who doesn't have hand sanitizer handy in their bag? It is a must, at least for me. So I like this one by Touchland, and I put this in here. How about a little chapstick? I'm running low on the chapstick. I gotta re-up. But this is by Burch Bees, and we can fit this in there. As well as, yes, summertime comes with the sun. And so you may wanna have a pair of sunglasses handy to protect those pretty little eyes. With that being said, I can put in my sunglasses. And that is what I have in there so far. And you can put more things in there. It's definitely room for more things. Put this inside the bag so you see how it all fits together. And that's how it fits. And you would just loop this back in. So anyway, so with all of that, that is how that fits. And again, it's not heavy at all. Well, the bag itself is very light, and then to add whatever you're going to add, of course, adds a little bit of weight, but it carries it very well. There's the snap, and there you go. You are ready to hit the town, honey. Either down by the beach or down by the bay or wherever you want to roam. This bag is a little handy dandy, and it is just perfect for summer, and I absolutely love it. It's an overall well-built, well-rounded, well-conceived bag, and I'm very happy to have it as part of my collection. It's pretty. And again, I didn't forget about this, but again, you can add more things to this, and then gotta open the clasp. I love it. And you just put this in here like this, and you snap it up with no big deal. Put a couple of little items in there, and if you didn't want to carry the whole bag, you can just snatch that one out and just twirl around your wrist and get it going and have your credit cards and this and that. And honey, she is ready to go. So I told you guys that I am in my bag era. I'm looking for nice, unique bags that really round out my wardrobe, complement a lot of things that I already have, as well as open me up to some things that I may not have even considered. But just a nice bag that you can dress up and dress down, and you don't even need anything extra on it, because you guys know how I am. I love my bag charms and all like that, but right now I think she's good just on her solo. We don't need any extra accoutrements this go around, because for her and for me, this is enough. I think maybe later on I might put a little something on there, but right now she is good to go. And like I said, when I saw her, I was like, ooh wee, I'm gonna get her. But I'm glad that I waited. Me waiting paid off, because it was half price. So you may be asking, half price of what? Well, it starts off at about $3 something, but she was on Net-a-Porter for $16. So as soon as it went down, I grabbed it. I was like, what? You know, for a long time, you know, luxury items, they didn't really go on sale. You didn't see too much go on sale. It pretty much was what it was as far as the price. But I'm noticing, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are too, that a lot of luxury items, now you can find, you don't necessarily have to pay full price for them. Luxury does go on sale. That's all I'm trying to say. Luxury items do go on sale. So if you can catch something at a good price and you really like it, I say go for it. And that's exactly what I did, and I'm so glad to add this to my collection. I had to come in here and slide in, throw a Hail Mary to use a football term, and slide into third base, and that's a baseball, and whatever analogy you want to use, sports analogy or otherwise. I just had to put this in right before the end of summer and let you guys know what I found and what I think is one of the most perfect bags for summer. And that is the Salvatore Ferragamo Studio Basket Raffia Tote.